Hey yo, E-King's Fight News. These are the top fights. I'm gonna name 5 that we need to see in 2019 as hardcore boxing fans, as, followers of the sport of boxing. To me, the first one is quite obvious, right? It's the can't miss biggest fight of any year. It could have been the biggest fight of this year if it went down. And for sure, it would be the biggest fight of 2019. That's Anthony Joshua squaring off against Deontay Wilder. Wherever it happens, it's must-see TV. But we got 4 more. E-King Fight News. We got more on this, guys. Errol Spence Jr., Bud Crawford. Man, what are these guys waiting on, man? That's the real. Terence Crawford might get Amir Khan in the ring very soon. And Errol Spence Jr., he's got a pay-per-view lined up with Mikey Garcia. Both of them are great fights. Let's get this fight going, man. Let's get this fight going. I want to see Terence Crawford at the Mikey Garcia versus Errol Spence Jr. And I want to see Errol Spence. I want to see Errol Spence at a Terence Crawford versus Amir Khan fight if that goes down. Both of these guys really understand that if they're not going to be fighting each other, they're going to get ducks all around. They're going to get ducked and dodged all around. So these two guys better make it happen, man. That's what I got to say, man. They got to make it happen, man. These two guys, man, they want to fight. Errol Spence, standout welterweight. One of the guys that really carry the sport in the U.S. He's carrying down in Texas, man. This guy's a real deal. And Fox, now he's got Fox's back. Jerry Jones has his back. I mean, that's part of the reason why this fight isn't happening as soon as it could have been, because they're really invested in Errol Spence. And the last thing they want to do is put him in there in a unification fight, all in against Terence Crawford. That's the last thing they want to do. And I mean the guys that have heavy investments, that have a lot on the line. And, these are the reasons the fights don't happen. Part of it is fan interest. Fan demand. Fan unity. Are the fans not buying the pay-per-views? Or are they still buying into the fights? But you know what, man? This fight needs to happen point blank. And we want to see it in 2019. All right, third fight we got on this list. Canelo Alvarez, the unified middleweight champion. He's got multiple titles in the middleweight division. I want to see this guy square off against his true mandatory, Jamal Charlo. This guy's been mandatory for a long time. He's been waiting in the wings a long time. And I think it's time for this fight to happen, man. Canelo Alvarez, clearly in the prime of his career, clearly on his way to making a new weight class, somewhere in between, 160 and 164. This guy's gonna make the new, junior middleweight, the junior super middleweight division. Fucking Canelo Alvarez is gonna do it, man. He's gonna be like, I'm the super junior middleweight champion of the world. Some shit like that, man. It's gonna be 164, yo. I don't care what weight it happens. I just want to see this fight. I want to see Canelo Alvarez square off against Jamal Charlo. I want to see Canelo Alvarez square off against Demetrius Andrade. I want to see that fight as well. I want to see one of those fights, man. One of these fights need to happen. Or, get rid of the belts, man. Just get rid of the belts. Canelo, what do you want to be? You want to be a guy fighting David Lemieux at 168? What do you want to be, Canelo? I mean, the Charlo fight's a great fight. Triple G had his time. He's out of the picture. And to me, that's the main fight that needs to happen. In the middleweight division, Charlo, Canelo must happen. Now, if Canelo Alvarez wants to move up in weight, there's definitely a fight for him. There's definitely a fight for him, and that's Callum Smith. Also a great fight. Also a fight that would actually be a quote-unquote unification in the super middleweight division. Callum Smith, the number one after winning the World Boxing Super Series, is looking for a big-name fight. Will Canelo Alvarez take on the challenge? It's a big question, and it remains to be answered. Right now, the rumor is Canelo Alvarez is looking towards the David Lemieux fight. Ain't nobody want to see Canelo fight Lemieux. Ain't nobody want to see that fight on DAZN either. DAZN ain't doing them any favors by taking that fight. Not a good fight at all. And we just got to wait and see. I would like to see Canelo step up, fight a Jamal Charlo. E-King's fight news, man. We got one more for you. Oh, you know it. You know it. Vasyl Lomachenko needs to get that smoke with Mikey Garcia. That fight needs to happen. This fight needs to happen. Now, it's a shame that Mikey, he feels obligated to go up looking for the smoke with Errol Spence. He sees something, whatever it is, he thinks he can beat Errol Spence Jr. I don't know what it is, but let him do what he's got to do. Let him do what he's got to do. The thing is, he could be making a grave mistake by bulking up to make the 147-pound limit, because you can bulk up, but it's going to be hard to take that muscle off of your body. So when Mikey Garcia goes up to fight Errol Spence at 147, he might mess everything up, and he may not be able to make 135 anymore. So this fight, I hope it's not lost, because I did want to see Mikey Garcia versus Vasyl Lomachenko. I think that would have been an excellent fight to make. Vasyl Lomachenko is slowly running out of top flight opposition, and Mikey Garcia would have been the perfect fight. This would have been a great fight to basically crown a pound-for-pound champion in the lighter weight divisions. Who's the man to beat down there? Is it Vasyl Lomachenko? Mikey Garcia has beaten damn near everybody that Vasyl Lomachenko has been in the ring with. He beat up on Orlando Salido. He beat up on, plenty of guys. Plenty of guys that Vasyl Lomachenko was able to build his name off of. Mike Garcia had beat them already. So it is what it is. It is what it is. I think this is a great fight. Both of them were at one point promoted by Bob Arum at Top Rank. Unfortunately, Mikey did have a split with Bob Arum, and I think that definitely hurt the chances of this fight actually happening. But it is what it is. I mean, Mikey Garcia has expressed interest in the Lomachenko fight. Vasyl Lomachenko has said he wants to make the Mikey Garcia fight happen. So I think these guys need to make it happen, man. Whether Errol Spence beats Garcia, who knows how that fight goes down. I still think this fight needs to happen. Maybe at 140. Let me know what you guys think on that one. And of course, we also got this fight right here. Your boy Josh Taylor and Regis Prograis. Josh Taylor, Regis Prograis at 140. That's a great fight. And it could happen in the final of the World Boxing Super Series. 140 pounds could get lit if these two square off in the ring. And that's what it is, man. E-King Fight News. Let me know what you guys think. Smash the like button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And we're out.